Today we're going to show you how to rebuild a Graco Silver Flex Plus gun that comes standard on the Graco stripe machines for the last 25 years. Right now you can tell that there's not a lot of throw on it, and on this one, this piece loosened up. So overall it was time for a rebuild. The gun wouldn't shut off. It kept rolling out. So we're going to rebuild this. First thing we have to do is take the trigger off. There's two 5/16 nuts, bolts and nuts on the side, so I found it's easier to put it in the vise. Take them, crack them loose, and they usually come out pretty easy. One side's a very short bolt. Yep. Very short bolt. Another side's a sleeve. Trigger comes off. This gun's soaked in gasoline bucket for a couple weeks to get it nice and clean. It wasn't this clean before we started. We need a 5/8 wrench to take the cap off. So we'll put it back in the vise. 5/8 wrench takes this replaceable nut. This nut's garbage. We're not going to reuse it. New ones come in the kit. So I'll take that out. And it's gun sprayed green to last. So turn it back over in the vise, upside down. The back of the gun, there's a hole in here. Use this hole to tap out the stem for the gun. Also, you have to watch out about this hole is if you hand throw glass beads, if you're painting a stop bar and you're just throwing glass beads like to collect in here and they'll stop your gun from turning off. So just easier to put everything in the vise. Little scratch all, give it a tap. Slides out. Valve stem comes out. Now you see straight through it. We got nothing left all the way out to the back of the handle. So I'm going to clean up this inside real quick, and then we'll go back and rebuild it. All right, now we're back, all cleaned out. Got the center all cleaned out, still covered in green paint though. So what we're going to do is, first thing we're going to do is we're going to tighten up this piece. That could be catastrophic if that lets go while you're under pressure. So I'll just take this one, push it in, hold it in, give it a nice tight crank, no more vibration on it. What we're going to use is the Graco Airless Kit. Got these off of eBay. Kind of turned out to be a lot cheaper buying old versions. It's the same thing, just an older package. So it just makes it a little bit, save a little bit of money. So take all the parts out. First thing we do is the new stem. Drop it in the hole. Put this little disposal cap on it and give it a tap in. As soon as you hear it hit something hard, it's done. Next thing we're going to do is on our brand new cap that we have, and the green one over there we're going to throw away. Put the new brass ring on, which sits right inside this little track here. Put that in. Screw it in. 5/8 wrench. Tighten it till it's tight. Nice and tight. Then you have to try your trigger out. Sometimes the triggers get bent and they don't work as efficiently as they used to. So what you do is you put this piece in without the bolt itself. Put this piece in and see how much throw we have. This should have a little bit more throw than that little bit. It should come out about another 1/8 of an inch to have the throw. So that just means the gun got clogged one time and somebody squeezed the trigger with it clogged. So the easy way to solve that problem is take a pair of Lyman's big wide pliers, grab it in the middle, give it a little bend backwards. Use wide pliers so you bend both of them to the same point in one shot. Put it back in. Much more throw on it. Feels much better. Since that's done, we'll put it back in the vise. Thread the bolt on. You can do this. You don't have to have, if you're on the job and your gun starts going bad on you, you can do this while there's paint in the gun. Might not be the cleanest or nicest way of doing it, but if you have one machine and only one gun, just keep a rebuild kit on you. And I've done it before with paint in it. Wear a pair of rubber gloves and a piece of cardboard is all you need. There you go. Gun's rebuilt. Back to original condition. This gun is probably about 10, 12 years old, and it'll work like brand new. If you look on eBay, they sell aftermarket rebuild kits like this. This is actually a Graco one, but Bedford sells a gun repair kit. I found in the past that the Bedford are much cheaper. They're about half the price, but the auto guns do not like the rebuilt guns with the Bedford kits in them. They don't work the same, and I've had issues with the aftermarket rebuild kits in the auto guns, like on the Line Laser 5s. If you don't have an auto layout, you can use either kit, the Graco one or the Bedford. But on the auto layout guns, like on Line Laser 5s, stick with the Graco ones. You'll have less problems in the long run. When we're cleaning out the gun, these are just cheap Harbor Freight wire brushes. Clean out the gun. Use gasoline. You can use acetone. Acetone's the preferred thinner for it. Gasoline works too, especially in the shop condition, because the acetone's really expensive. I think it's like $14, $15 a gallon versus gas, which is what now? $1.50, $2 a gallon. So I have a bucket dedicated with just about 2 gallons of gasoline, and I just keep reusing it. I've been using it for years, and just add a little bit fresh to it. And that's it. If you like the video, or if you want to see a different video of a Graco stripe machine, comment below. If you like the video, subscribe, and never know what we'll come out with. Thanks a lot for watching.